hour. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my backyard. My name is Dick Zettner. I teach geology at Central Washington University in Ellensburg here. And I've been doing these live streams for a few weeks now, and I'm happy that you're with us tonight. I was setting up my chalkboard this morning about 20 minutes ago, and the Easter Bunny came. And the Easter Bunny really came. So whoever you are, Easter Bunny, wherever you are living in Ellensburg, thank you for the surprise this morning. Oh, it's so cozy in here. Oh, I don't think the bunny's gonna find us in here. Oh, what's happening? Why am I crawling under a blanket with a older man? Inappropriate. Yeah, I'll tell you a little secret. We have about 4 dozen people that I call Muffler Boy. So, an older gentleman, probably age 83, fires up his race car every few hours. No muffler, spins around, comes back in, watches TV, I presume, back out, do it again. There's many, many muffler boys in our neighborhood. I've decided that you have my solemn vow, at least tonight you have my solemn vow. I'm not talking about any loud trucks or cars tonight. I don't care how loud they are. I'm not going to make a comment. Probably watch Bijou fly through the air here. We'll begin our program on Snoqualmie Pass this evening. When will I remember to mute my computer before we start? I don't think tonight's one of those nights. I've already screwed up. I gotta wake up my mouth here. Me me mama moo, me me mama moo. In April 28th, screwed up the first word. Blah. All right, so Bijou's wondering if you're doing okay. He lost some kind of bet. I don't know what this collar's all about. I haven't quite gotten the scoop from my wife yet. But Bijou's wondering, is everything okay with you? Are you feeling like this is working for your brain? Does this somehow deviate from what you were talking about before or learning before in another class? Isn't that what you're wondering? Are you worried about these guys? Aren't you humiliated wearing this collar? What kind of clown show is this? I just stepped on my big hunk and shattered it. Happy Disco Jesus is noticing something interesting. Evelyn, age 7, thank you for the question. Would the river have to connect to the ocean for Hell's Canyon to exist? Another terrific question by Evelyn, age 7. You mother made the fucking use of bullet! I didn't say anything bad there. What a clown and a fraud. Crazy how this scientist can make up shit on the fly without even blinking. They would probably be better rappers than scientists. They resemble trees. I believe that is what they were. The base spreads out just like trees. The hexagonal shapes are found all over nature. This was something alive. A tree is my belief. I love to see morons explaining bullshit. Fairly symmetrical hexagonal shapes versus random crack like a dry bed. The problem here is, where's the volcano? These people can't tell you because these volcanoes never existed. It's just classic moronic bullshit. This is what is so incredible about geologists. They are properly educated in telling the same bullshit the same way with the same theories and the same logic and the same arguments. This is how the tin hat foil of geologists work. Doesn't the tie piss you off? These ideas are nuts. This is called science? Who pays this idiot? Not many believe in lava. I don't think it's lava either. Nice try. Bullshit. These are all different people, by the way. These are pre-flood ancient mineral pathways for translocation. He's a brainwashed educator. Wow. Wow, his intelligence all perfect. Wow, lava has intelligence all perfectly lined up. Woo, wow. When lava flows, it's all everywhere, not in neat lines. Devil's Tower was a giant cut down tree. You can clearly see it now with a fossilized tree stump. The tree was cut down by giants that lived in those days. Devil's Tower is a great example of a cut down tree and stump left afterward. Look at the slides of Devil's Tower. You can clearly see its bark. And look at the rocks laying on one side of Devil's Tower, only the one side. Why? They are electrical sawdust drop, just as today's Oh yeah, let's listen to the complete fucking morons like you instead. You wouldn't know proof if it bit you in the ass and drug you to death. That was a week ago, it was Tuesday last week, that I was in the high winds and my poster got ripped in half as I was trying to chase it down. This arrived in the mail from Cindy Shaw's place of business. It's called Aurelia Press. And she has a website. And she was working with Patrick. Patrick and his mother contacted Cindy, and the three of them hatched a plan to send me 2 new posters. So thank you, Patrick. I want to show you my 2 new posters from Cindy. There they are. There's no rips on them at all. They're just, it's got that new car smell. This is right out of the factory. The mailman came today. Professor Nick Zentner. So Liz said, what did you order? And I'm like, I don't think I ordered anything. There was a note inside and a bunch of apparatus inside. And I'll read the note to you real quick. It's from a guy named Steve over in Cedro Woolley. Steve, thank you so much for your generosity. Here's Steve's note. Nick, to not have cozy fort time would be borderline sacrilegious at this point, but I made you something to help out a little bit. I didn't have a wooden ladder like yours to demonstrate on it, but I think you'll get the idea from the picture. Some assembly required. Enjoy. So Steve worked this up. He knows I'm a little challenged, so he actually had numbers like put this in here and put this in here, like 3 goes into 3 and 4 goes into 4. And then I grabbed a sheet from the basement. So this will cut down on the glare, I think. Steve, I can't thank you enough. So kind of you. To send that out of the blue. Never met you. Cedro Woolley's on the other side of the Straight Creek Fault, for goodness sake. So, like, we're really, the whole world is coming together. Your town, Steve, should be 100 miles to the south, based on last night's lecture. Thank you for joining us today. Here's to bee-headed cats. Here's to shrapnel of Big Hunk Candy Bar. And here's to you as you continue to spend time with us here in the backyard, trying to stay busy, trying to stay healthy, trying to stay connected with people that we feel a connection to. And if nothing more, hopefully that's what these sessions are doing for you, in addition to learning a few new ideas about geology. Here's to you. Good night from Ellensburg, Washington. I love you.